Hi, this is Paul. I'm going to quickly show you how to bench test this GM non-intermittent. It's just a two-speed round motor, wiper motor with depressed park. So the wipers will park when you shut it off. Has 5 terminals, 2 up here for the washers, and then 3 down here to run the wiper motor. You can see I labeled number 1, and this light blue wire is going to number 1. You can hook up jumper wires as you need, but I happen to have the factory plug-ins. Just makes it a little bit easier. You do need to ground it. Of course, I'm using 12 volts on this. There is a rubber insulator, but that's just for vibration. This is grounded with a metal strap, but we're going to hook our ground there. I do have power. This is our 12 volts. It's connected to number 2 terminal, the one in the center of the 3. The other wire going up to the washer solenoid switch will be grounded to turn on the washers. We'll test that after we get the motor running. To get the motor running, we need a ground. I have this green lead, and I'm just going to hold it on to number 3 terminal right now. You can see nothing happens. I do have the wiring diagram up here, and we need to ground number 3 and number 1 to get low speed. So number 1 and number 3, both of them grounded at the same time, and now we have our motor running. If we were to look at the other side, it would be spinning. Our wiper pump arm is going back and forth, but it's not pumping, and that's normal operation at this time. If we want to go to high speed, we're going to have to disconnect number 3. It's up here, so that the switch is not grounding it up here. It's going to go through a resistor on the shunt, and it's a 20 ohm resistor built into the motor. So we're going to disconnect number 3, and now we have high speed. You can see it's going faster. Then we can go back to low speed by grounding out number 3 again. Again, we have 1 and 3 grounded. If we want to run the washers, we would ground out this one, and this happens to be called number 4. Number 5 has power. Number 4, we're going to ground it out. We can just momentarily ground it out, and that starts our little cam, and it starts pumping now, and there it quit. There are instances where the pump's not going to stop. The video would be too long to go through all the scenarios of problems. This is it working properly. And then if we're going to park this, we're going to go ahead and disconnect this one, and it runs until the wipers park. So that was number 1, as you see that we disconnected. So if we wanted to run it on low, there's 1 and 3 grounded out. Then we disconnect 3 to go on high, and then to park it, we're going to just disconnect number 1, and it runs to in parks. All right, I do have a book here. It's Wiper Diagnostics, GM windshield wiper systems, and we were working on this motor here with the 2 terminals on it. If you have 3 terminals, then it's a multiplex system, and that gets pretty complicated. Has a circuit board inside and another relay to get it to do the intermittent or the pulse. There's all types of diagnostics in this book, but just following that simple diagram will get you through that. All right, that's the motor tested. Thanks for watching.